I, not too unbelievably long ago, made a pattern bridging tutorial, and it was awful. So I would just like to come and, redo it so that the person watching can actually learn, instead of just see some bad gameplay and blobs on the screen. Alright, so we're going to be starting with Circle Bridge. Now, one thing that's important to know about Circle Bridge is it's not too hard to remember once you have it, but something that will help you initially learn it is the fact that it's the same as this, which is Kiviafluf's map, or the Zeka Battle Rush map, as most people refer to it as. So, quick demonstration. And the finishing shape should look about like this. So you think of it as 3 L turns, and icy, 3 L turns, and icy. It's fairly repetitive, and you just do that 4 times. So the next shape is the hard bridge. There isn't really a reference to this. I would just maybe pause on a part where I show the finished product, make it once, then go off of that until you can do it consistently with sprint. Now obviously you can do it walking, but you can also do walking with slowness or sprinting with slowness for some small gaps. Most people actually do it going this way. You can learn it like this, going that way, or how I learned it was like this. It is 32 blocks, and the finished product is like this. So usually whenever I am doing icy and counting icy, I am counting it 1 for every 2 blocks, like 1, 2, 3, and that kind of helps time it, like 1, 2, 3, and then that will either help you or it could mess you up because you're overthinking, but I would suggest that for beginners, doing it like that before you can just do it automatically without having to use your brain. So the next bridge we're doing is X bridge, and X bridge, what I see most beginners doing because they think it's easy until you start doing it faster, and once you start doing it faster, then you see how much harder it is doing it sprinting without stopping, and is they do V3 like this, 4 blocks this way, 4 blocks this way. Now you can see how this would seem easier than the traditional way, which is doing a flick right there to do it, placing this block last. But once you get faster, you can see it starts getting a little bit overwhelming and quite difficult to do. So I would always suggest for beginners to learn it this way first. You can definitely learn this is called Zipper V3, and you could definitely learn it afterwards, but I would suggest this for starting. Now, you can, again, do any of these bridges either way, but this is how most people do it. So you do a V3 here, here, and here. So 3 starting. Then you're going to turn this way and do the same thing, 3. And then you kind of just repeat that pattern. And then you see if this isn't here, we have made an X. This is what your final product should look like. I think it's easier, unlike the other ones, I think it's easier to see a clip of someone doing this rather than just the finished product, because sometimes you look at something like this and wonder where you even start. Now, again, you can't do it this way, doing either 2, and if you end up doing 2, then once you're done here, you're going to have to place another block here, which just, it's not as fast, and it kind of looks a little choppy doing it. So I would just suggest going the other way to still be able to do 3. And this is the way I do it. And then, like I said, you're done. Okay, so for triangle, I am not very good at it. I never really bothered to learn it, but I know that you're going to have the starting block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to go over here, and then L here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. L, 1, 2, 3, L. A V3 turn. Another L. Another, 1, 2, 3, L. Then you're going to go like this, and just go back. And there is your finished product. There is just an example of what this looks like at full speed. Now, I'm sure there were patterns that I missed, and if you want, you can comment what kind of bridging tutorial you'd want,